Nirvishesha Chinnavadi Pashathiresh Dharani. Hare Krishna. Today we shall be reciting from Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th Canto, chapter 64, text number 2 onwards. Actually, many verses up to 25 is not having proper purports. So, it is actually Bhagavan's Leela, Dwaraga Leela is going on. He is in Dwaraga now. Many Leelas are performed. Till maximum Leelas are performed in Dwaraga. So these all the Leelas actually is a lesson for us actually. Bhagavan is showing something. Okay. So this is one of the Leela, the deliverance of King Nirga. So I will read the slokas and translation, and just like a story we will hear it. Then we will go to I think text number 25. We can recite together. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Jaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tado Jayamudiraye Nashtabrayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Sloge Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtagi. Hare Krishna. These slogas only I will recite. I will read the translation. Kriditva suchiram datra vijinmanda pipasita jalam nirudage kupe tadrishu sattvamal budam. Translation. After playing for a long time, they became thirsty. As they searched for water, they looked inside a dry well and saw a peculiar creature. Omajnana Dimirandasya Jnananjana Shalagaya Chakshurun Milidam Yena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaga Mogangarodi Vachalam Bangum Langaya Degirim Yatkripadamagam Vande Sri Gurum Dinatarinam Paramanandamadavam Krishna Chaitanya Ishwaram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devagi Nandanaya Cha Nandago Bhagumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaga Govindaya Namo Namaga Namaga Bangajanabhaya Namaga Bangajamaline Namaga Bangajanetraya Namaste Pangajangre. Hare Krishna. So yesterday we saw Shukadeva Goswami started speaking this particular Leela of Bhagavan in Dwaraga. Krishna's sons, Samba, Pradyumna, Charu, all were playing. We know that Krishna was staying in Dwaraga with his family. Every wife had 10 sons and 1 daughters. So, just like a family man, he was staying. So one day they were playing and then they felt thirsty. while playing. Just like normal children, when they go out for playing, they get thirsty and they look for some water somewhere, tap or something. So they found actually a dry well, and when they looked inside for water, they saw something else, a creature. Krikalasam girinitham vikshya vismitamanasa tasya chodarane yatna chakruste kripayanmitaha. The boys were astonished to behold this creature, a lizard who looked like a hill. They felt sorry for it and tried to lift it out of the well. Just like children, they see something, they try to save that lizard. Not normal lizard, just like a mountain. Very big lizard. So they try to pull it out. That's number 4. Charma jai tandavai pasai Bhatva paditam arpagaha Nashagnuram samudartum Krishnaya chakshayurusugaha. They caught on the trapped lizard with leather thongs and then with woven ropes. But still they could not lift it out. So they went to Lord Krishna and excitedly told him about the creature. So they could not lift it. Even, children, they see some rope somewhere and put it down and just take it normal way, take it out. Oh, it is not possible. So the Krishna was available. So usually children, they go to the parents, see something. Okay. So they went to Krishna very excitedly. Tatra gatya ravindaksho Bhagavan Vishwabhavana Viksho jagara vamena Tam karena salilaya. The lotus-eyed Supreme Lord, maintainer of the universe, went to the well and saw the lizard. Then with his left hand easily lifted out. So this is one of the Leela of Bhagavan, just like he lifted the Govardhanam with the left hand, with one finger. So easily. Because the touch of the Lord is very transcendental, Divya. Many times, these many stories are there, many pastimes are there of the Lord. He just lifted Govardhan with one left hand. Usually they go for right hand. You want left hand and one finger. Just little one finger, he lifted it. Like that it is, oh, this is it. What is there? He just touched it, came out actually, easily came. Gajendra was actually, crying because of the pain. The Lord came. And as soon as he came, actually, so many years he was suffering, but he never called the Lord. He never remembered. Now he remembered, called him. He came and just touched him, and the Gajendra became 400 form, Vishnu Rupa. This is not simple story, it is really happened. It is there in the place is there where Gajendra was liberated actually, He told, now no more suffering for you, come with me actually. That is the Lord. Aravindaksha, Bhagavan. Aravindaksha, he did like that. Sa uttama sloga karambirshto vigaya sadya krukla sarumam sandapta jamigara charuvarna Sorgya adbhuta langritana ambarasraga. Touched by the hand of the glorious Supreme Lord, the being at once gave up its lizard form and assumed that of a resident of heaven. His complexion was beautifully colored like molten gold, and he was adorned with wonderful ornaments, clothes and garlands. So same thing happened here. The lizard, when he got the touch of the Lord, he changed the form of his original form as a king, heavenly king, resident of heaven. And he was wearing all golden ornaments and other garlands, and beautiful form just appeared in front of the Lord. Actually. Just like Damodar Leela, Nala Kuvera and Manigriva, they were standing just like because of their courage, just like a tree. Still in Vrindavan it is there, Utkal Bandhan. If you go to Utkal Bandhan, we can see that place where Krishna came just like he was holding the Utkal and came and just touched the two trees. It fell down with great sound, and there appeared Nalaguvera and Manigriva in front of the Lord. Okay. So we know that then they prayed and they get liberated. This is actually Nitya Leela of the Lord. Bhagavan is always anxious. Actually, these people, they are from the spiritual world. Okay. And he came here and doing this Leela, and participants of the Leela, they are also from the spiritual world. They are acting, they are ready to do any role. Any role, Krishna is asking actually, I want to have a drama in Gokul. You want to be like this? Who want to be like this? I want to be like that. So they came and they are showing something actually. What is the Adbhuta of Krishna? Leelas of the Lord. So then their beautiful form, this from King Nriga. He was King Nriga actually. Papracha vidwan abhidannithanam janeshu vikya paitam mukundaga kastvam mahabhaga varenya rupo devottamam tvam ganayami nunam. Lord Krishna understood the situation, but to inform people in general, he inquired as follows. Who are you, O greatly fortunate one? Seeing your excellent form, I think you must surely be an exalted demigod. So these are all arranged by the Lord. He knows everything. And for us, he want actually the King Nriga should tell his story. Okay, that it is applicable for anyone who is staying in this material world. So he is setting an example, just like Bhagavan has selected Arjuna to speak Bhagavad-gita. He selected him. He says, who are you? You look like a heavenly king or something like that. Can you tell what happened to you actually? He knows everything. Dasham imam va kadamena karmana sambrabhidosyat arha subhadra atmanamakyagi vivisadam no enmanyasena shamam atra vaktum. By what past activity were you brought to this condition? It seems you did not deserve such a fate. O good soul, we are eager to know about you. So please inform us about yourself. If that is you think that the proper time and place to tell us. Very humbly Bhagavan is telling actually, okay. If you want to know about it actually, you look like a king. How you became a lizard here actually? No? Cannot be. Something happened. Okay. That message is passing, the Lord is passing actually. Karmana deva netrena. Okay. Everything is because of the past karma. Somebody is getting punishment, somebody is getting reward, somebody is getting opulent, somebody is become poor. All these things are, some story is there behind it. Okay. Common people, they don't know. That's why they say that you have to read Bhagavatam, Srimad Bhagavatam. Sri Sugovacha idisma raja sambrishta krishnenananda murtina madhavam pranipatyaha kiridena varchasa. Shukadeva Swami is reporting, thus questioned by Krishna, whose forms are unlimited, The king, his helmet dazzling as the sun, bowed down to Lord Madhava and replied as follows. So he also, actually, he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay. He is in Dwaraka, he understood. Something he got information, these devotees who are getting punishment or something like that, they know internally actually, yes, this has happened because of I did something wrong. Even in this life itself, sometimes we say that, no, I am my papi, I did this, so I should get this punishment. The devotees are thinking like that. Okay. So he wanted to know actually what happened to him. So Shukadeva Goswami is telling actually he bowed down. First of all he bowed down to Krishna. Pranam. Nirga uvacha nirgo nama narendroham ikshvagu tanaya prabho danishu akhyayamaneshu yadite karnam sprisham. King Nirga said, I am a king known as Nirga, the son of Ikshvagu. Perhaps, Lord, you have heard of me when list of charitable men were recited. The Acharyas point out here that although the tentative expression is used, perhaps you have heard of me, the implication is that there is no doubt. So, Bhagavan knows, Krishna knows everything. What somebody is doing, every moment, everything is recorded actually. How is it possible? That actually only possible for the Lord. He remembers everything, even as small good things. Then also he remembers actually, you did like that because. So he is telling actually, among the charitable person, you must have heard the name of charitable person. I am one of them actually. Or my name is number one or something like that. Kimnetu vididam natha sarvabhudatma sakshina kalena vyagata drisho vakshetapi tavajnayam. What could possibly be unknown to you, O Master? With vision undisturbed by time, you witness the minds of all living beings. Nevertheless, on your order, I will speak. Since the Lord knows everything, there is no need to inform him about anything. Still, to fulfill the Lord's purpose, King Nirga will speak. This is a message for us actually. We need not tell what we did actually. Okay, these are all my background. Your biodata is, he knows actually updated. Biodata is updated by the Lord. We need not tell that I am coming from here and or I am speaking this language. Any language you speak, everything he knows. Up to date, till last moment what is done, everything Krishna knows. But he says, you know everything, my dear Lord. Still, but you are ordering me to speak, I will speak about it. Yavatya sikta bhumer yavatyo divitaraga yavatyo varsha dharascha tavidit adadam smagaha. I gave in charity as many cows as there are grains of sand on the earth, stars in the heaven, or drops in the rain shower. The idea here is that king gave innumerable cows in charity. He is telling that it cannot be counted. I do not know. It is something like the uncountable. Nobody can say like that actually. Nobody should be proud of it. Oh, I gave so much. So, Pasyevsmin Taruni Shilarupa Kunopapanna Kapila Hema Sukta Nyayarjita Rupya Kura Savatsa Dugula Mala Paranam Dato Aham. Young brown milk laden cows. He is giving the description of the type of cows he gave to Brahmanas and all, who were well behaved, beautiful and endowed with good qualities, who were all acquired honestly, and who had glided horns, silver-plated hooves, and decorations of fine ornamental clothes and garlands. Such were the cows, along with their calves, that I gave in charity. Usually when people are giving some charity or giving to the temple something useless, it cannot be useless. Rotten banana or something, they मंदिर में दे दो, चलिए इसको मंदिर में छोड़ के आओ, चलिए. But he says, no, I given sincerely, valuable one, I given to the charity, the cows. Swa alangridepyo guna sheelavadyaha Sidat kurumbe pyarita vridipyaha Tapasruda brahma vadanya shabdyaha Pradam yumabhyo dijabunga vebhyaha Gobo hiranya yayadan swa hastinaha Hanyasa dasi tilarupya shayaha Vasam siratnani parichadan radhan Ishtam jayajnai charidam cha purtam. Now how he gave the cow, I first honored the brahmanas who were recipients of my charity by decorating them with fine ornaments. Different category has gone. Ornaments mean real ornaments. Those most exalted brahmanas whose families were in need were young and possessed of excellent character and qualities. They were dedicated to truth, famous for their austerity, vastly learned in the Vedic scriptures, and saintly in their behavior. I gave them cows, land, gold, and houses, along with the horses, elephants, and marriageable girls with maidservants, as well as sesame, silver fine beds, clothing, jewels, furniture, and chariots. In addition, I performed Vedic sacrifices and executed various pious welfare activities. So, according to the quality of the Brahmanas, whatever they need, not only cows, different things, he is telling to Krishna that I given charity to these people. Kasya je tuja mukhyasya prishtagaur mama godhane sambriktva vidusha sacha maya datta dujatye. Once a cow belonged to a certain first-class Brahmana wandered away and entered my herd. Unaware of this, I gave the cow in charity to different Brahmanas. Now, Srila Sridhara Swami explains that the term Dvija Mukhya, first-class Brahmana, here indicates a Brahmana who has stopped accepting charity and would thus refuse to accept even 100,000 cows in exchange of the cow that had been improperly given away. So now Kringraba is telling one incident happened. First class Brahmana actually, one cow belonged to him. He came to his herd. He had a big quantity of cows. So they just by mistake they came and entered into Kringraba's herd. So by mistake, he says, I don't know which cow and what. I found this cow, and next day he gave that cow in charity to another Brahmana. That's a big mistake he has done actually. Tam niyamanam tat swami drishto vacha mameti tam mameti parigrahyaga Nirgome dattavanidhi. When the cow's first owner saw her being led away, he said, she is mine. The second Brahmana, who had accepted her as a gift, replied, no, she is mine. Nirga gave her to me. So the Brahmana who got the gift from the king, he was carrying away. Then the original Brahmana who belonged to the cow, he saw it is my cow. He said, no, 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 I got a gift from there. So there's a fight actually. Brahmanas are not supposed to fight, but they are fighting. Vipro vivadamano mam ujatu swartha sadhagau bhavan dada bhagatedi sachrutva me bhava brahmaga. As the true Brahmanas argued, each trying to fulfill his own purpose, they came to me. One of them said, you gave me this cow. And the other said, but you stole her from me. Hearing this, I was bewildered actually. So argument end up actually they went to king. Both of them they went to king. The cow belongs to me. How can you give? Anunitau ubhau viprau dharma kachra gatena vai gavam lakshman pragrishtanam dasyami esha padiyadam bhavandau anugrahitam kingarasya vijanada samuddaradama krichradat padandam niraye sujau. Finding myself in terrible dilemma concerning my duty, because he is a very charitable person, he is a good person, devotee. Only devotee only will give Godanam. It is very, very important actually in Vrindavan, even here also there. Kosala, the Godan is very, very important because Krishna's name is called Gopala. Okay. He loves the cows. Okay. If you love Krishna, you should love cow also. First you should love cow. Okay. So that is very, very important one. So he had actually a sattvic nature, the devotee. He was in difficulty when they heard. I humbly created both the Brahmanas, entreated both the Brahmanas. He called both of them, hey, come, let us talk. I will give 100,000 of the best cows in exchange for this one. Please give her back to me. Your good self should be merciful to me. Your servant, I did not know what I was doing. Please save me from this difficult situation, or I will surely fall into filthy hell. So he knows that this is a very serious mistake. He has done it. And also he was in favor of pleasing the Brahmana. Go Brahmana hitayecha. Krishna, if you want to please, you have to please a real Brahmana. So he knows that this I will have to pay for this small mistake. Whatever the huge things he has done it, small thing he has to pay for it. You know. So he said, I will give you 100,000 cows I will give you for one cow. Please give me back. Be merciful to me as a servant. He was begging actually. But some people are there actually, you know, they're proud of their, I am Brahmana, I will curse you. Okay. So one day our Rupa Goswami was in Radhakund. He was actually meditating on the pastime of Krishna. So one Brahmana was going in front of him. He saw Rupa Goswami is laughing. So he was not able to walk properly, Brahmana. So the Brahmana thought that actually he is insulting me, he is laughing at me. So he cursed Rupa Goswami. And immediately Rupa Goswami lost the vision of Gologa, the pastime he lost it. He was crying, what happened actually? You know, I did not do anything wrong, my dear Lord. He went to his brother Sanatana Goswami. Sanatana Goswami, see, my brother, I was having a vision of the Gologa, now I lost it. Something happened. Can you tell me what could be the reason? Then he said, actually, you insulted a Brahmana. Okay. You insulted a Brahmana. Oh, Vaishna, aparat. So you did an aparat. Okay, now what should I do? Actually, I want to get rid of it. I want to come back to my original position. So then Sanatana Goswami said, you do one thing. You cannot find out like that. You arrange a big feast for all these Brahmanas in Radhagun. Okay. That Brahmana who got insulted, he will not come for the feast. All others will come. See, they are proud. So he arranged that. He found actually one prominent Brahmana is missing. He went to him and he said, actually, okay, I don't know. I have not done anything aparatha actually, but what happened? So they said, you laughed at me because I could not walk properly. So you are laughing. It's not like that. Please excuse me. Okay. So some Brahmanas are something like that. That is why it is mentioned. Nagam pradiche vairajan ityuktva swami apakramada nanyat gavamapya yudam ichamiti aparo yayau. The present owner of the cow said, I don't want anything in exchange for this cow, O king. And he went away. I want this cow only. You want to take it back? No, I am angry. The other Brahmana declared, I don't want even 10,000 more cows from you. And he too went away. Both of them, they cursed and they gone. Actually. And they could not please him. It is very difficult. In Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Srila Prabhupada comments, thus disagreeing with the king's proposal for Brahmanas left the place in anger, thinking that their lawful position had been accepted. So they want actually self-respect. In Vrindavan, when you go, actually, Nandagram and all, when you go, the Brahmanas will come. They will ask you, actually, saying that the Brahmanu, the Prajaka Brahmana, actually. हमको इतना दे दो, give me this. Otherwise, I'll curse you. You will die on the way. They'll curse you also. Okay. So it is very difficult to please such people. It's better to say Radhe Radhe, nahi to Hare Krishna. Don't try to argue with them. Actually. When I used to take the groups, the devotees for darshan, so they ask the money from all the people. So some people, they will not pay. Then they will tell me, hey, you are the leader. You tell them to pay me this much. So I keep quiet. Then, they called me, actually, said, you are Shukracharya. Because Shukracharya told Bali Maharaj, not to give. So he thinks that I am the guru for them. So I am telling them not to give. So they say, you are Shukracharya. That is why you are telling not to give like that. So it is very difficult. Edasmin andare amai dudeni doyamakshayam yemena prishta tatraham deva deva jagatpade. O Lord of the Lords, O Master of the Universe, the agents of Amaraja taking advantage of the opportunity thus created, later carried me to the abode. There Amaraj himself questioned me. According to Acharyas, the king's performance of fruitive activities had previously been flawless. But now an inadvertent discrepancy had arisen, and so what then the king died, the Yamadudas took him to the abode of Amaraja called Samyami. Sometimes we may get a doubt, he is a so charitable person. How is that actually he is taken to Yamaraj for something like that, for punishment? Yamaraj is not supposed to go to a devotee actually. So Bhagavatam is clearly telling, when Prabhupada said, those who are chanting the holy name in Kali Yuga, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yamaraj told his servants, don't go to them. Even if by mistake their name is there in your list, but if you hear Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Narayana's name, don't go. Don't go even 1 kilometer away you should be. Near to them, don't go. You have no right. But here is a king, you did so much charity. Okay. That is why Bhagavatam is telling actually in bhakti also, devotional service also, there is a category, different category. Even that is devotional service is there in ignorance, devotional service is in Sattoguna Raj. Accordingly, the reward will be given. But here, this is a particular case arranged by the Lord, because to make us understand actually, okay, what is bhakti, what is. So he is praying to the Lord that the last what happened is, now he is speaking to Krishna. Krishna is there in front of him. Yamaraj took me actually. Yamaraj took me to, and he started questioning. He himself came. He's a big person. Other people, servants will come and question, inaugurate. Here is an VIP has come, so he himself has gone to question him. Purvam dam ashubham bhunkshayo udago nripate shubham nantam danasya dharmasya pasye logasya bhaswata. Amiraj said, my dear king, do you wish to experience the result of your sins first, or those who were piety? Indeed, I see no end to dutiful charity you have performed, or to your consequent enjoyment in the radiant heavenly planets. So Yamaraj said to him, sir, now you are a great person. You did a lot of charity. It is there in my list. It is there. You are supposed to be in the heavenly planets enjoying so much. But there is some small thing is there. You are supposed to suffer for it. Some punishment is required. So you want to enjoy that piety one, or you want to do that, finish it off that sin. It's a small one. Then naturally somebody says, it is small one, okay, I will do that. Then I can get the better one. No? So he ended it. Purvam deva shubham bunje idi pragapate disaga tab draksham atmanam krukalasam badan prabho. I replied, Krishna said, I replied to Yamaraj, first, my Lord, let me suffer my sinful reactions. And Yamaraj said, then fall. Come on. What that means, you fall. At once I fell, and while falling, I saw myself becoming a lizard. Oh, Master. So because of his piety activity, and this arranged by the Lord himself, he got the darshan of the Lord now actually. Even though he became a lizard, he became lizard in the well of Dwaraka, palace. So there some devotees are praying, let me become something grass in Vrindavan. Okay, a creature or dog in the house of a Vaishnava. Bhaktivinoda Thakur is asking actually. Okay, that's a great. So he get it. It's not a punishment actually. Even though he fell down that particular place. Now, text number 25 is having a purport, so we'll recite that. Brahmanyasya vadanasya bolo tava dasyasya keshava smriti nadyabi vitvasta bhava sandarsana dinaga Brahmanyasya vadanasya tava dasyasya keshava smriti nadyabi vitvasta bhavat sandarsana dinaga. One can recite. Tavadasyasya keshava smriti nadyabi vitvasta bhava sandarsana dinaga. One Mataji can. Brahmanyasya vadanasya Tava dasasya Keshava Smriti Nadya Bhividvasa Pavasandachina Didaha. Translation and purport by the disciples of Srila Prabhupada. Translation. O Keshava, as your servant, I was devoted to the Brahmanas and generous to them, and I always anchored for your audience. Therefore, even till now, I have never forgotten my past life. Please repeat translation. O Keshava, as your servant, I was devoted to the Brahmanas and generous to them, and I always hankered for your audience. Therefore, even till now, I have never forgotten my past life. So this is the Leela of the Lord. Somebody who is devoted to Him, even we cannot remember our past life, but the devotees can remember their past life. It is clearly mentioned even if they go to Goloka Vrindavan actually also. See, some devotees are given the facilities, they can, Prabhupada knows what is going on now here. He has got a facility, that facility is given. So he says, because of that, I was doing a lot of charity. I was pleasing you, my dear Lord, by giving charity of cow, Goseva, and I was generous to them, Brahmanas, and then that is why I got your audience now. And I told you my past life, what happened. I remembered only because of your mercy. Otherwise it is not possible. Bharat Maharaj, actually, in the young age, he left family and went to the forest. And somehow, instead of Vanaprasastram, he got entangled with the Hiran, and then he died, and again he got another birth, third birth only as a Brahmana, he understood. But every time he could remember his past. I was a king and I got this form because I remembered, I got attached with unnecessarily. So these things will come, it will come. Even the devotees, Krishna's devotees, the ones, at least those who join with ISKCON, the Krishna consciousness is such that they will get alert. Suppose something prohibited activity, something is there, say, no, I am not supposed to do it. That comes from within actually. Okay, some circumstances will create. So that is what he said, my dear Lord, because of mercy. The purport says, Srila Jiva Goswami comments on this verse as follows. Since King Nirga openly declared that he had two outstanding qualities, namely devotion to Brahmanas and generosity. This quality should be there for the devotees actually. And nobody can, first of all, I am a pure devotee or I am a devotee. No. There are so many qualities are required actually. It should come in the approved list of Krishna. Krishna should approve, yes, he is my devotee. Then you are saved actually. You take care of it. Jiva Goswami says he has got these two qualities. It is clear that he possessed these qualities only partially, since someone who is truly pure would not boast about them. So that difficulty has come. You should not boast yourself actually. No, I can give class, I can hear, I am always coming for this, I am doing this. No. First of all, in the spiritual level, there is no I. There is no I. Even if the devotees write, you want to write I, they will say small I with the dot on top, not the capital letter I. There is nothing, that is gone. I is gone, finished. So because he is proud, he is not 100% devotee. That is why he has to put into these difficulties. It is also clear that King Nirga considered such piety to be a separate goal, desirable for its own sake. So, Anyabhilashida Shunyam. One should not think that actually I given a donation. That is why it is happening. Okay, for entire things I donated. That is why it is mine, it is happening actually. That is a defect actually, cannot be. Fully appreciate pure devotional service to Lord Krishna. So he has not told Prityasya, 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 Prityasya. So he wanted actually even he was telling Krishna, actually I am among charitable person, I am number one. Number one is Krishna only for everything. Thus he did not fully appreciate pure devotional service to Lord Krishna. Krishna had not been the only goal of Nirga's life as he was for Ambarish Maharaja, even in the stage of regulative practice. Nor do we find the king Nirga overcame obstacles like those of Ambarisha did when Durvasa Muni became angry at him. So Ambarisha Maharaj actually, even though he got a curse and he wanted to kill him, Durvasa Muni, this everything came, but he was closing his eyes and he was chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. He has taken the shelter of the Lord. You do whatever you want, my dear Lord. I am not going to fight with him or arrange an army to fight with him or kill him or something like that. No. But here he did not do that. Nor do we find the king Nirga overcame obstacle like Ambarisha. Still we have concluded that since Nirga was able to see the Lord for some reason or another, he must have had a good quality of sincerely desiring to Lord's association. Everybody cannot get the association of the Lord. Everybody cannot come to our temple and see Radharasbihari. Even if they see, actually they put salam and go. They cannot enjoy the beauty of the Lord. Bhagavatam is explaining third canto, Kapila Deva. When you go to the temple, how you should look at the deities. How you should just not overall. You see each and every limb of the Lord from the lotus feet. And look at it for some time and enjoy the beauty of the Lord actually, whether the deity or the person also. So the reason how you got the association of the Lord. So Srila Prabhupada confirms the above analysis in Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. On the whole, Nirga had not developed Krishna consciousness. He was in that, I should become famous, okay. So he was not doing this to please Krishna. Okay. So he wanted to get some credit to go to heavenly planet or something like that and may enjoy. Okay. The bhava should be there when we do any devotional service, not for my sake. Okay. It is for the Lord. The Lord should be pleased. Krishna should be pleased. Krishnendriya Preeti. Not our Indriya Preeti. So he has not he has not joined ISKCON. He has not come to Krishna consciousness. So this is actually a warning for the people. Or somebody says, why you should go to ISKCON, why you should chant. I am doing my duty and, yesterday only somebody was telling me, why you people are constructing big temple like Lord Rama, this and all, actually, okay. Huh? He has told anywhere that you construct a big palace for me or something like that. You are wasting your money. Now, I had to argue with him. Krishna conscious person develops love for Krishna. Krishna, not love for pious or impious activities. Not only their goal is love of Krishna. I want to love Krishna. That person I want to love him. Not that I want to become famous. Therefore, he is not subjected to the results of such action. Because goal is such Krishna Prema Pradayadi. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Okay. He said you should try for it. As stated in Brahma Samhita, a devotee by the grace of the Lord does not become subjected to the resultant of reactions or fruitive activities. It will not affect him at all. Because he is what? Sarvadharman Parityaja, Mamegam Saranam Raja, Aham Tam Sarva Bhabebhyo Moksha Sujaga. Kapila Deva is telling clearly in third canto Srimad Bhagavatam. Simply meditating on the lotus feet of the Lord, meditating on the beautiful form of the Lord, heaps mountain-like sins. Somebody has got mountain-like sins are there. It is a Bhagavan, actually meditation is like a thunderbolt. it will smash off everything. Who is telling? Bhagavan himself is telling. He cannot tell lie. Somebody is not trying for it, because how is it possible? How is it possible? So Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti offers the following commentary. When Nirga mentioned one who angered to have your audience, he was referring to an incident concerning a certain great devotee. One story, something happened to King Nirga's life. King Nirga had once met one devotee. This devotee was very eager to acquire a temple for most beautiful deity of the Supreme Lord. And he also wanted copies of such scriptures as the Bhagavad-gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. Being very generous, Nirga arranged for these things, and the devotee was so satisfied that he blessed the king. My dear king, may you have the audience of the Supreme Lord. From that time on, Nirga desired to see the Lord. He got a hope. This is told by a devotee. He pleased the devotee. How he pleased the devotee? What was the desire of the devotee? He was not simply asking for a donation. He says, I want to see that manifest a beautiful temple for the Lord. I want some help for it. And also I need some scriptures. A temple, the speciality of our temple, ISKCON temple is, even if a small center is there in the corner of anywhere you go, just opposite the temple, there is a bookstall. You cannot see anywhere else. You go to big temples, anywhere you go. Only in our ISKCON temple, any small center, they will say, this is our bookstall. Few books will be there. Bhagavad-gita, Bhagavatam set, everything will be there. Because without that, the temple is not complete. He came in the literary form, book form he came, that we are keeping. Oh, it is available, they can take away. They can have association of the Lord simply by keeping Srimad Bhagavatam. All 33 crores Devatas are coming to that house where there is a Bhagavatam set. They want to do parikrama for the Bhagavatam set, it is mentioned. Bhagavatam. We cannot see, so but still we have to believe is Srimad Bhagavatam is important. Because he donated a Bhagavatam, it is very important actually, donating is in Bhagavad-gita. Okay. After coming to Krishna consciousness, what we do, if you want to give, they give any gift to anybody. Marriage gift, birthday gift, this gift, whatever may be. Take a Bhagavad-gita or a Krishna book, or somebody in need of actually a Bhagavatam set, we give. That is the donation. That is a gift. That is a real gift. See, it happened. The devotee said, okay, you fulfill my desire. May you have the darshan of the Lord. Nothing cheap. Darshan of the Lord is not cheap. Now today, Nirga could see personality of Godhead in Dwaraka, person to person. He is talking to him. My dear Lord Kesava, now please, I am so fortunate. Okay. We are also so fortunate to hear this Katha, Dwaraka, Leela. Continuously we are hearing it every day. Nityam Bhagavad Sevaya. So we are also blessed by Srila Prabhupada, actually, the devotees of the Lord. Okay. This is a blessing, not very cheap. Be in the temple, hearing Srimad Bhagavatam, okay, associating with the devotees, having Krishna Prasadam. This cannot be for ordinary people. They are hankering for it. They are not hankering for it, they are suffering without that. So we should preach actually this Krishna consciousness in Bhagavatam. Yare deka tare kaha Krishna Upadesha. Anybody comes here, we should tell about Krishna, Bhagavatam, greatness by narrating the stories. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. I will stop here. Any comments or any questions, or time is already finished? Yes, Prabhu.
I was reading this Datta Balimara section. There he quotes Shibi Chakravarti and Bali Maharaj, who has done a great charity. Bali Maharaj, though, he gave himself. So there we never come across this Nriga Maharaj. Such more charitable people, any more people like that? Shibi Chakravarti, Bali Maharaj, Nriga Maharaj.
Yeah, there are so many actually. When in the Srimad Bhagavatam itself is charity there.
So we hear about in the Bhagavatam.
This one of the Alvar, Mukundamala Sutra, Kuleshwara Alvar, he was giving actually, charity, lot of charity. That was his devotional service, giving Annadan. Okay. Finally, he was giving up everything. There was nothing left in the treasury. He was about to attack the treasury and give. Then the ministers came and told him, Maharaj, there is no gain. There is nothing. We don't have money to give the Annadan. It's not possible. Said, no, how is it possible? No, it is something like that. So then he said, are you telling the truth? Okay. So he said, you bring a poisonous snake in a basket, something like that. And he said, actually, if you are telling the truth, so the snake will not bite you. If you are telling the lie, snake will bite you. So example himself is actually he opened it and he himself put his hand inside it. Okay. So it did not bite him. So the minister, I told him, okay, if you are telling the truth, put it there. He was not prepared to do it because there was gains available. Okay. So that much extent he was going actually, for there are so many. I have to remember actually. Otherwise, there are so many giving charity, but charity plus connection with the Lord, association with the Lord. That is what actually yesterday I was reading. Prahlad Maharaj, Bali Maharaj, they were all actually asuras. Demonic family they born. What was their quality is actually they came in association with the Lord. They recognized the Lord. It's not asura or sura or anything like that. It's actually whoever is coming in understanding Krishna, Janadi Purushottamam. So they are all great.
Thank you very much, Prabhu. So here we see Nriga Maharaj had a connection with Krishna. Bali Maharaj had a connection with Krishna. Is Shibi Chakravarti any connection with Krishna? Shibi. Maharaj, Shibi.
Shibi, I don't think so.
Thank you very much.
But that is a speciality.
Yeah, nice point.
You have to be in Krishna consciousness. That is important actually. If you are serious to go back home, back to Godhead, without that, impossible.
Thank you very much. Hare.
Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
His Grace, Veer Krishna Prabhu ki
Srila
jai.
Prabhupada ki